Good afternoon, dear friends. This is Anya Hanks and Anna Abramova to announce the series of podcasts that we are starting to sharing with you today.
Our podcast will be about woman power in the world. Today, as you see, woman true power start to get unfolded in the world, especially on a political arena. And we will talk about woman power in our society, woman power in a family, woman power as a balanced energy between masculine and feminine phenomena. And we're inviting everybody to join us because our project named Women of Harmonious Civilization. We are inviting you to join us to this unique journey where you will be able to study yourself, develop yourself, understand yourself, love yourself. Love yourself as a woman. It's the most important thing in this world that needs to develop more, because today women represent themselves mostly in the masculine energies. And what is a true feminine energy in a cosmos? What is the true feminine energy in a society? This is the big question which needs to be studied and understand more.
Anna, why now? Why now is a great time to study yourself, connect with your female, feminine power?
Because the world, the cosmos, the planets, the stars going through the certain cycles. A new cycle for our civilization development begins with the return of feminine energy on this planet. It doesn't mean that we will become as Amazons. No, it's a new level of understanding of feminine energy, which is, on the one hand, it's independent. On the other hand, it's a leader. It's spiritual and intellectual motherhood for the entire humanity.
Why is it important for women not only discover your feminine energy within, that you address to your relationship, to the way you feel? There are so many studies and trainings happening right now. Why is it important to connect with the female energy on a global level and cosmic level?
There is the unique knowledge that everybody has to understand these days. When you work only on your personal goals and personal development, you always have limits for happiness capacity in your life. What does it mean? Many people solve and reach the borders of self-prosperity. When you try to gain more happiness, more wealth, health in your life, at some level of self-development, many people will face the problems which will come to create a balance that will not allow you to move forward and enter the new level of happiness. You will see like you're gaining your financial wealth. You can see like you're gaining your physical health. But on the other side, different problems will enter your life simultaneously. And sometimes it happens you will be able to get a good job, but new financial hole will appear in your life, which will balance your success. And the knowledge about this lays in a rule that you cannot develop only yourself locally. You have to work simultaneously on a personal development and humanitarian development, like you stretching your life boundaries for yourself, and at the same time you have to stretch your boundaries at the level of humanity. This is why we create this project, Women of Harmonious Civilization, which will help every woman develop herself on a local and global level simultaneously.
Expanding to something bigger than you are. Many practices, my observation, women try to become a goddess and expand, but deep within, all this energy is still directed to specific relationship with a man, or to develop yourself to attract a certain kind of man, or fix your relationship in a family, or get a job, or push your business. And this missing the component of selflessness. We're trying to take from the universe without giving back. So this is my understanding of that balance that you just mentioned. And when woman thinks on a global level, as you teach in your lections, as a mother, not only to her child or her little furry baby or the flower that she is growing, but something on the scale of the planet. We all enjoy walking in the park, nature, beauty of the flowers, but energy goes to cut the flower to bring it home, or to bring some food for that flower, water that flower when the sun is dry. Care about something more than just your personal interest on this given period of life on our planet for us.
Yeah, we have to expand our life meaning. We have to expand our feelings, who we are, in order to make a bigger self-development. Today, most women have a certain specific understanding who they are and why they want to achieve certain goals. And goals
are small.
most of the time it's egoistic goals, like I want all prosperity of life just for myself, or I will be involved in some volunteer work for little portion of the community. But in reality, woman energy, feminine energy, it's a motherhood for the entire universe. Woman energy, feminine energy, divine feminine energy, different from masculine energy. Masculine energy represents the phenomenon of existence, like Adam in the Bible, in the scriptures. In Abrahamic religions, Adam represents the humanity itself, phenomenon of humanity. And woman represents the quality and relationship with the universe, with God, with creation itself. And what that energy is, like a feminine energy in the universe, divine energy. You will consider the human body, which made of different particles, atoms, biological cells, then its organs, everything like a different separate pieces. But while the spirit, the soul, is involved in a system, human system, everything works as an integrated organism, united, integrated system. As soon the soul leaves the body starts to decay, fall apart. The entire system falls apart. So we can see the energy of phenomenon in the universe, like I'm here, I'm presenting myself, I'm manifesting myself. That is a masculine energy. And feminine energy is something that works as a glue, something that puts all systems all together, gives it life, energy, living energy. You can see the same pattern at the scale of the cosmos. the gravitation focus point of each planet, each star, gathering entire system together. While everything is spinning around, we can see the gravitation energy works as a united force, as energy and force that put it all systems together, because we can see the nested systems in a world. So we can see the universe contains the galaxies, galaxies contains the stars, stars systems contains the planets and Sputniks, moons. We forgot the word in English. We're Russians, by the way, who do not know and think why we have such a heavy accent. We're Russians girls with the big vision for the humanity and feminine energies on this planet. And we're working with the divine energies, which actually leads us to create this feminine woman movement on the planet. And the project is supposed to be a worldwide project on all different languages. This is why we are inviting all people, like a system inside the system creates the harmonious environment of the humanity. And feminine energy is responsible, feminine energy and intellect, consciousness, is responsible to ask from the masculine energy what kind of systems you are creating. Feminine energy, like a motherhood, like a mother for entire humanity, is responsible to ask the masculine energy, even within ourselves, even within each woman, how you act in this world. Do you support the living processes, living systems, or are you working against?
And also against, are you working against yourself?
Yeah.
The higher position of a woman in a society, the role in a company, a community, the more, because it is still man's world. It is changing, but it is, as of today, still man's world. That's why we have to even talk about it. This is why. By the project, this is why.
Can I add a little meaning, which is really important? Because the world is changing. Women need to understand what is the empowerment for us from inside out, from our energy, from our life meanings. And this will help you to lead this world and lead in a new direction of the harmonious society, harmonious civilization.
Being in a higher position, we have to play these man world rules. In Russian we say "с волками быть поволчьи выть."
If you live among wolves, you have to act like a wolf.
Nowadays, often you can see a woman in a leading position in a company, society, or community. However, as we still living in a man world, though it's changing to the future, but right now we're still in a man world. And to win over men within the man world, women use their masculine energy, our young energy within, the frame, the discipline, go-getter, type A. As a result, your feminine energy completely suppressed by your own masculine energy and masculine energy around you. The CEO woman with the pearls, she reminds herself that she is still a woman, but wearing pearls or a bow or high heels will not wake up a true feminine power within you. It's a reminder, yes, I'm still a woman, but the inner power is not awakened, it's suppressed by your masculine power. And this is why we are opening this series to help those who are seeking that power to connect with that, grow it, and implement it on a scale of the planet.
I want to tell that Anya is a yoga teacher and she knows lots of detoxic programs which will help you to detox yourself, detox your emotions, detox your body in order to reach the roots of feminine meanings of your life, feminine feelings, feminine base, which you will surprise, but most of the women do not use this power in their life. Most of the women even have no idea what it means to love
Or be
herself
loved.
or be loved. Most of the time we are chasing, like Anna said before, chasing men, chasing their positions at the work. We are chasing, but in the Bible it says that woman attracts Adam. He sticks to her. It means she has the gravitation force. She has a feminine force. And this force we will study and we will help to unfold within. And most important thing, feminine energy cannot be unfolded only in one woman. It's a universal force. We have to be connected like a feminine organization, like a feminine energy, like a feminine society. We have to contain the right meanings of life, which is supports life itself, the base of life, and love itself, love for life, love to ourselves.
And love is also in a form of creation. Our energies are so different than masculine. They don't need to fight. They don't need to fight men to create something better in this world. They need to be on a different energetical level, so things unfolding on its own, like a flower when it's blooming. No one tells how fast it should. You cannot influence how the process is happening. You cannot make the flower to bloom faster or more beautifully than it is. It is connected to the creator's energy. So when we learn, and we're constantly learning, it's not like you got a diploma and you're set for the life. Like with your economical degree. It is a constant process, and it should not be difficult process. It's a natural process.
It's a natural process, and it's intelligent patience. It's really intelligent patience that nurturing life itself. It's intelligent patience like a motherhood. When mother carrying the child in the womb, she cannot make the processes faster. She just waiting for the miracle happen. Our biology is carrying certain parameters which supports life itself, which woman biology, which in a mother womb we have a parameters as a safe place for development of life. It's this safe place of development needs to be implemented to our society, to our civilization, whereas each person will be able to go through the self-development process of the spiritual and intellectual consciousness development. Because what is the meaning of life? Many people will say it's just a rhetorical question, but it's not. It's not a rhetorical question. When you do not know why you live on this planet, you're going through them so many depression states through your life. Because since the child gets born, the process of consciousness development started immediately. Through all experiences, through all a new connection with life itself, child going through the consciousness development, spiritual development, development of the emotional intellect itself, and different parameters of life became integrated in a one united knowledge. Who I am, why I'm here, through the understandings and meaning of life itself. It's a development, it's an evolution of consciousness. As soon people forgot about this and switched the life goals for the material gain, for the fame, for the power, we're losing the value of life itself. We are not supporting life when we are chasing different goals. What we are doing, life itself became a secondary thing, secondary function for the goals itself. We are putting the goals on the front of the human value.
And most of those goals are, let's be honest, pretty materialistic.
And when we are chasing material goals, especially women, we are losing divine power, which should work as a miracle, which should work as a guardian force for the humanity. Even women really often represent themselves as a weapon for the egoistic material goals of masculine energy. We can see such things in different cultures. When women will bring new lives in the nations as a human power, as a weapon power to conquer the other nations. And in this situation, woman energy became a slave. The feminine energy became suppressed, like you said, and
Like a tool, instrument.
like a tool, like an instrument. And this is why many women even cannot understand what is love to feminine natural power means for them.
Yes, I wanted to also elaborate a little bit on that even image of a woman, how our image became so used in the modern society. The market is overwhelmed with the amount of products. What is the best selling point? So the girl half naked. So beautiful image of a beautiful woman, it's a selling instrument for that is actually benefits men masculine power. And if masculine power is harmonious and balanced with the feminine power on earth, there is no problem, wonderful. But it is used like squeezed like a lemon. Women are overwhelmed with self-image. Women overwhelmed, oh, by this age I'm supposed to have this, and that. Who told you? Mom and dad, the magazines, the TV show. So it's like a production that is global production that using feminine energy to feed the masculine energy instead of being imbalanced. Look what's happening in the world. The crazy laws in Eastern countries about domestic violence. Yes, there are other cases, but most of domestic violence is a male behaving violently towards the woman. Not letting girls to study, go to school and college in 2024. Like, ask yourself, why is it happening? Society was growing, and now it's going backwards towards the feminine, towards women all over the world. Why is that happening? Because people are awakening, women are awakening, they are trying to study. There are lots of materials, but not all the materials of women self-development energy connected to a higher purpose. And when it's only packaged to sell and sell you your dream, because you're not dreaming big, you only dream of a husband or a family or career opportunity, you're not connected to the bigger dream. You may get a glimpse of what you thought you want, but you're not gonna gain inner happiness, back to the capacity, because you're thinking small, not thinking big.
I like your expression and your explanation. We are creating the online program, and we're from Atlanta. In Atlanta, we're creating the Women Club for self-development, whereas we will study feminine uniqueness, divine uniqueness that will help each woman to empower herself, empower vision, life meanings, purpose, especially purpose, because so many people is struggling at certain age, especially when they become empty nested mothers, they losing purpose of personal existence. And we will help you, dear ladies, at any age to figure out your inner power, to heal all your previous wounds, emotional, spiritual, physical, to become stronger. On a website, the links on a website under this video, please look on a page events for new updates for the program. There will be online programs, there will be programs in Atlanta.
In person.
In person, join our programs. There is personal sessions as well, and we are open to help you and guide you. The work what we are doing is inspired. It's an inspiration from divine realms.
In creating for the future should be effortless process. Empowering women power. We don't mean to equip you with the the newest weapon through spiritual tools. No, the main effort that you put in is working on yourself. The main effort is a self-work. When you are strong within, because sometimes the woman can be very strong on the out front and feel like a big boss, an achiever, and successful. Everything looks great, but so a woman comes home and she feels lonely despite of all of her achievements, because they're not those achievements are not connected to the female energy. Those are masculine achievements, and she can feel lonely by herself. She can be lonely even surrounded by family, and family doesn't see value in her. And yes, she provides the household, she can pay for vacations for the family, but family and children, they don't look at her as a woman with the respect and admiration, because she doesn't feel that way within, despite her pearl earrings and $6,000 purse that she could afford. It doesn't make her feel as a woman, as a powerful woman. And tools that we are offering will connect you, will help you and guide you to connect with that inner power, to tap in a little here, a little here, and start growing that inner power within.
Yeah, it's an amazing tool. It's an amazing tool. You don't have to go through a revolution in your personal life, in your family. Everything what you need to figure out is how to connect to your personal value as a feminine source of life, as a feminine force of life. And from the new point of view and from new understanding of your personal power and your personal self-awareness, you will get a new tools to turn the situation in a different direction. Women do not know how powerful we are. There is cosmic, there is the universe energy which hasn't been used by humanity before. Actually, all previous civilizations that we know about fell because there wasn't the balance between masculine and feminine energy. The thing is, the masculine energy do not understand by itself. It has no feelings inside how to glue the separated pieces of the life together. Only feminine consciousness, feminine divine presence in a woman will unfold this knowledge. So when you work on your self-development as a feminine divine presence on this planet, You are helping entire Earth. You are helping entire civilization. And we only on the beginning of our journey. Ahead of us, it's big discoveries, big, unique events, which we only can imagine today. So basically, the miracles, like you can see the sick child or absolutely disordered family, sick child in a disordered family, which is a typical situation. And when new meanings, new energy will get represented, miracles can happen. The healing processes can be launched. The harmonization processes, even inside the family, can be started. You will see absolutely new development, and female energies contain such a meanings as regeneration and resurrection. It's in a feminine energy you can resurrect. In a feminine meanings you can go through regeneration process, because each woman knows what that means, because we're experiencing such a processes inside our body. We're experiencing such a processes while during the maternity period. We're experiencing such a processes when we fell in love. So for women, the new horizons in a self-development these days is open, and you just need to be part of this new unfolding of feminine divine presence on this planet.
Willing to open your mind, open your heart, rewire the energy, rewire the brain, rewire your understanding of the life, the world, the universe, and connection between all of that.
And responsibility, because like mother, we're responsible for our kids, our offspring. We also responsible for entire humanity, to provide a safe development for the humanity, because feminine energy, like I said, it's a cosmic, it's a universal energy. It's not, cannot be strictly located in a small area. It's everywhere. So feminine life purposes and feminine goals needs to be as a local, and at the same time we need to expand our life goals to the global spheres of the humanity.
Sign up for the channel, watch for the updates. We're inviting you for a few upcoming events that will be announced next week.
And we're starting our amazing journey on this planet, women of harmonious civilization,
Which is belief possible.
everything possible.